Alright. Testing 1, 2. Audio looking good. Pasty white guy recognition software is online. And Grim Dawn footage is looking golden. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Muckluck Streams with your charming, self-proclaimed, yet still humble host, Muckluck. And hello, hobbits! It is rare that you're the first one here. Welcome, welcome. Diving right back into our hardcore character. Hasn't died yet, obviously, because we're logged into him. But I'm still kind of impressed with myself that my very first hardcore character has gotten this far. Maybe impressed is a strong word. Maybe happy with myself that it's gotten this far.
Well, you work for Darius. We have to hit them hard and fast. Leave no room.
Hard and fast, he says. Hold on just a second. I feel like the audio is a little... Lower the music just a touch. I want the game music, but it shouldn't be drowning out people when they talk. I whispers! DJ, I'm imagining you just sliding in here like All Might from Boku no Hero, just, I am here! Man, all this attention, I gotta give you guys something back. Just... pop my back first. There we go. I'm doing pretty good, Hobbit. Glad to have you all back. I love repeat customers. Had a bearable Monday. Nothing too nasty about it. Alright, got all our pets set to aggressive. Gotta get back in the zone here. I guess we were old Arcovia. Oh my god, dude! You went 0 to 100 on that one. It does say Bone Zone on the back of the shirt.
Keep your weapons right.
We have a deal. Alright. Ah! Repeat victims. You say the sweetest things. Yeah, I don't think we've gone to the mine yet. Oh, thank you, Shao Tam, as always. I'll get you back when I can. This is much appreciated. Scavenge plating. You are. Dude, I often say that kind of crap when I'm around my wife. Like, I'll say something just awful, and she'll give me a look, and I'm like, and they say romance is dead. So today... well, there's two Grim Dawn DLCs. There's Crucible, and there's Ashes of Malmouth. And I definitely recommend both of them, but for different reasons. You could pretty much ignore the Crucible and just do... like, Ashes of Malmouth continues the story. Your character gets higher level, and you get more classes, more items. The game expands. Crucible is kind of optional. Like, you could completely ignore the Crucible. I just accidentally opened a secret area. You could completely ignore the Crucible and just play the story, but when you can beat the entire game on Elite Mode, and your character still not be strong enough to withstand the highest levels of the Crucible. So, by having the Crucible available to you, it's like having the highest level of content available to you, even if you don't do it early on. Your title is Misleading Search should be Good People and Bakemono. I feel like Rased would fit that title better than anybody, Bakemono. Although, to be fair, he doesn't creep into women's bedrooms at night. Oh, wow. Dude cannot look away from the monitor for a second. What is going... Oh, wow. We're fighting a boss. That's why this is hurting so much. That was weird. This guy had a pet rat, and the rat was taking like 0 damage from my strongest pet until it got away from him. Like he had an aura that was making him vulnerable or something. Oh. I'm sitting in the parking lot at work waiting to clock out. You've already snuck out to your car, but you're still at the office. Any I should start with like makes it different in the beginning. Hobbit, if you wish for one of your classes to be the Inquisitor or the Necromancer from Ashes of Malmouth, then you would require Ashes of Malmouth to play those classes from level 1. Now many people, if you have all the expansions available to you, excuse me, and you're making a new character, a lot of people would recommend that you play the Crucible until you've got 5 to 10 devotion points, then go into the campaign, because it will be... yeah, it's a lot stronger start if you've already got 2 constellations completely filled out before you even start the campaign. The DLC is the Inquisitor and the Necromancer. The other 6 there's 8 total. The other 6 classes are just the vanilla game. That's one of my safest stories. You clearly know nothing. You know nothing, Jon Snow. What was I gonna say though? Oh, so a lot of people had been coming in here and telling me I should try out Titan Quest. Apparently the makers of Grim Dawn made another game called Titan's Quest back in 2006. Very similar gameplay. But they made an expansion to it called Ragnarok just last year, so it does have some new content. And I looked it up this morning, and this morning Steam was like, the 80% off sale of Titan's Quest ends in 4 hours. I'm like, ah, shit. So I just bought it right away. So I've got Titan's Quest and the expansion pack for $13 this morning. So that is going to be in the queue. I will probably try that at some point on our channel. Friday is when the Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition comes out, so that's definitely pre-planned. But maybe Titan's Quest after that. I think the bird's lightning accidentally destroyed the forge. That works out. You love Titan's Quest, so excited for that. Awesome. Well, everybody's told me if I love this game, I'll love that game. So, here's hoping. Got some scrap here. Ooh, empowered unique item. So for anyone who might not know, an empowered unique is basically a unique, but it's like around level 50. And then there's, I think, mythical unique. So you might find like a unique item, then the same item empowered that's a higher level, and then the same item mythical that's a higher level. And you kind of get to use it through all those levels if you do that. Not many know about that game, surprised you do. I only knew about Titan's Quest because people here, like viewers, told me about it. I didn't know that, because, what was it? It wasn't Crate Entertainment that made Titan's Quest. It was the people that worked for Crate Entertainment at an old company made Titan's Quest, is my understanding. I didn't look this up or anything, so I have a vague understanding of it. So it's not like I'm actually subscribed to the Grim Dawn Facebook page, and I've never seen them mention Titan's Quest before. Venom Blade Amulet. 2 dynamites, that's awesome. Dynamite! The old Polish emerald. But yeah, they told me about it. They're like, if you like one, you'll like the other. During that stream that day, I YouTubed it, watched the thing for like 10 seconds. I was like, this looks like the exact same interface. Like, it had the sideways skill trees, you pick classes, it had the bar at the bottom that looked exactly the same. I was like, yeah, this definitely looks like a game made by the same company. Like, it looks like Grim Dawn in a different world. So I was like, yeah, this looks interesting. And then I was like, but does it have pet classes? And the viewer said, yes, it does. And I was like, oh, I'll try it then at some point. And it was on sale, so I scooped it up. I tell you a good game, Baldur's Gate. It made for the Baldur's Gate. That's like way old, isn't it? Like that's like one of the first D20 computer games, I think. And don't misunderstand me. I've grown to love D20 computer games, but Baldur's Gate is pretty dated at this point, isn't it? And I've never played a D20 style game on here before, so I'm not sure how well received that would be. Yeah, because the first D20 type game I was exposed to, which I grew to love, was Neverwinter Nights. And Baldur's Gate's predated that. Okay, let's see what uniques we got. Energy regen, 31 spirit, more damage, and like 500 more armor. So that seems like a straight upgrade than what I've got now. What's this guy? Dreeg's Evil Eye. Okay. But yeah, going forward, I do love World of Warcraft, but it's because of my passion for this stream, it's kind of gotten to the point where my fun can be equated to a combination of how much fun am I having in the game I'm playing, and also how well is the stream doing combined. And when I play WoW, of the games I've played so far, my numbers are actually pretty low. Like, there's definitely a lower interest in my channel when I'm playing World of Warcraft. When I'm playing Grim Dawn or Divinity, it's much higher. So I might... And because I don't really plan on raiding this expansion, I might kind of wrap up with the solo content that's already out and then let my account expire and then reactivate it later if I wish to, so we'll see. Hey, Kemmer. But I definitely have to run Kemmer through a dungeon at least before I do that. Got reputations to uphold. G to the D. Ooh, I gotta make a silk swatch. How about Sheba, Alex? That's a sword that starts with S. I hit 359 level today. I'm a filthy casual, got everything honored and revered with Zan so far. I don't know if I'm revered with anybody. You might have done more world quests than I have. Silk swatch. Need to talk to this guy.
Got any more scrap metal?
Silk swatch. Resilient plating. Do I have to make one of these or 4 of these? No, looks like that's it. Alright. Silk swatch. Okay.
Bring me back.
Oh, give me just a second, fellas. Okay. Alright, so we got our silk swatch. We can activate the shrine now. Just going to vendor the greens I've got here. +2 to summon Hellhound. Interesting. I am really happy with how this character's going. Like, the fact that this character is still pretty much fine. It's my first hardcore character and we've gotten this far. I bought that back to throw in the stash for a future character. It lasted me a good long time. I hate my job so much. What do you, if it's not too much to ask, what do you do, chef? If you're a chef, then my question's gonna be hella stupid. What do you do, chef? I'm a fucking chef, muck. Oh. Throw some of these potions in there. I don't need to be hauling all those around. You know what? Let's do this. Let's throw most of the scrap in there. I shilk swatch watch. Alright, back over here to the shrine. Alright, let's spend that devotion point. For now, we've been working on this. Can't really go wrong with the crook. Might change it later. You work at the Chow Hall. Chow Hall? I mean, I've never heard that term. It immediately makes me think of like a soup kitchen or something. Like, or a cafeteria? Am I close? Many gun zombies. And seeing these ether guys reminds me of the... In Dragon Age Inquisition, if you side with the mages and then you lose the Templars to the evil guy and then he puts like all the crystals in their back, these guys look like those guys. And that reminds me that I've heard rumors floating around about a new Dragon Age coming out. Oh, I would play the hell out of that if they did. I played every Dragon Age so far that came out multiple times. It's a good thing. Kill Ascended Outlaws, 1 out of 3. Oh, I had a bounty for those guys. So Kemmer, since you just got here a little while ago, I bought Titan's Quest while it was on a massive sale this morning. So I've got that in my library for future streaming. Divinity comes out Friday, so probably won't be for a while yet. Probably be after that. Mess hall, dining facility, place where you feed army soldiers. Okay. Titan Quest is pretty much Grim Dawn's here. Yeah. I mean, I only knew about it because you guys in here, you viewers, told me about it. Ooh, 67. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, I had that, like, amazing necklace in the stash waiting on me to hit 65. I never remembered to go get it. Alright, we're gonna do that now, because I'm going to forget if I don't do this. Yeah, I also saw there's like no one that streams Titan Quest right now, so that could be really good or terrible for the channel. We'll see. But it'd probably be Grim Dawn with a slice of WoW until Friday, and then a lot of Divinity Original Sin 2 with maybe slice of WoW after, we'll see. But a lot of DOS 2. Alright, where is the thing I had saved? Is it this? Yeah, look at that! Bonus to pet damage, all shaman skills, health, lightning damage, resistances. It's just so good. I swear there was something else I had that I was waiting on level 65. But I don't know what. I think on my softcore character, did I have anything else? Oh well, the necklace is the immediate thing. Necklace is amazing. All those skills. Nom 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 nom. Alright. And then I immediately leave town and die and lose the necklace. Sad panda. Oh wow, are we at the boss? That was a good time to go do that. Whew. All my pets had died from his ethereal damage right when he died from poison and stuff. Empowered Plaguemancer's Amulet Recipe. Huh. Darius's chest? His chest. Runic Bracers, okay. Lots of soul shots. I know sometimes I come here and there's like kids trapped in these cages, but I don't know what triggers that or if it's just random. I doubt it's random. Most of the events in this game are triggered, but I don't know what I did to cause that to happen the times that it happened. Oh, that's right, I leveled up earlier. Put my last 2 points in this. Now it does 6,000 damage! So good. So gay. Alright. Through the tunnel. Ah, we're here now. Shrewd Imperial Ring of the Slith. Alright. Wow, these guys got some, either some lightning resist or some major hit points. Those don't. Those Wind Raptors die really fast. Many bugs, left side. I'm talking since living Texas to ride horses and picking up my cowboy gat on Wednesday. This is classified as a pistol. Oh, hold on. Is this a picture? Oh, it's a JPEG. That's a pistol? Oh my gosh, I don't know guns that well, I admit it, but the pump thing on the bottom makes me think of the freaking guns they used against the Terminator. 25 inches of pistol. What the hell? That's funny. Now, Cameron, I hope you're going to be responsible and you're not going to kill anyone on Sundays. That's a day of rest. On Sundays and bank holidays, you leave your firearms at home. I don't really need to go that way. Oh, the PGM Butterbot is back. Oh, let me tell you guys a short tale. So, the other day, like yesterday or the day before, I learned how to watch ads on Twitch for bits. So I had my computer watching ads for a while until I got like 300 bits. So I had some that I could throw around for some cheers and stuff because I never had the money to buy bits before. So I figured when I raid someone at the end of my stream, I would do like a 5-bit cheer to get their attention and, you know, maybe make another friend. And last night I raided someone, I went to cheer, and the guy that I raided, he was a nice enough fellow. I got nothing bad to say about his personality. I won't even mention his name right now. But his channel was a little smaller than mine. His followers were in the 150s. And when I went to do the cheer, like, it said, this person has the minimum cheer amount set for 100 bits. And I was like, what? He doesn't want my 5 bits? Like, he's not going to allow me to throw a bit at him unless I throw a whole dollar at him? I was just, like, shocked and appalled. Like, dude, we're tiny streamers. Like, what are you doing? You turning that on so soon? So I just hit cancel. I just canceled the cheer, and I just, you know, talked to him normally. But I was just like, oh my gosh. Backfired on the first try. Yep. Wait, isn't that the entrance? Why didn't it mark it on the map? Chillheart the Frozen. That boy's got some health. We got it though. New Jersey, New York accent. No guns on Sundays. No post on Sundays. Alright. So I think the entrance to the dungeon's over there, and somehow I never got close enough that it marked it on the map, so we're running back around there. No, I'm wrong. Oh, there it is. Okay, okay. I was wrong about the location, but I was close. Ruin entrance. It concerns me that I hear fighting. Dude, when I'm going through a loading screen and I hear my pets fighting, I'm like, am I at risk of dying while loading? Because that would be awful. The Primal Spirit's critting things for like 11, 12k, I just saw. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Devil touched ammo. Show us on the ammo where the devil touched you, Jimmy. Right there. On the tip. Oh, delayed ambush from the rear. They came from behind. I love when the bones are just like flying all over the place. Nomos dread. Skyreach Sash. Wow. A lot of electrocute and lightning damage. Interesting. Have to give up the health potion belt to use that, though. New classifications for jokes, not dad jokes, but muck jokes. Clearly that means it's a higher tier, Kemmer. We've gone up a stage. Chipped Claw. By the way, I checked today. Twitch records only go back 30 days. So I had to look at my uploads on YouTube. And the most recent day that I did not have a YouTube upload for was May 31st. So I think I've streamed every single day since May 31st without missing a day. I gotta figure out how to make like a counter somewhere for that. The nothing if not consistent streamer. He might not be good, but goddamn he'll be there. You can count on his mediocrity. And then like a little sparkle like it's a toothpaste commercial. Scrap! I've only got 130 scrap. I need more scrap. Searing Ember. $10,800 damage. Good kitty cat. Let's go, kitty cat. Let's go, kitty cat. Oh, corpse dust. Hello. Ooh, forgotten passage. I need... Why didn't that have a star on the map? That was a quest item I needed. I gotta... Okay, I'm gonna have to keep a closer eye out for those books, because it's apparently not marking them very well. Wow, the ghosts have a lot less damage resistance to what I'm putting out than the skeletons do. Cameron, there was a moment during yesterday's stream, we're still not sure what happened, but Bakemono did exclamation points, and it said you have 0 points, and he's like, what? And all of us were like, oh crap, what happened? And then I asked him to do it again, and it worked normally, and told him the proper amount, but we had a moment of panic. Oh, you were there? Alright. Yeah, because I don't have like a rollback point for that. That stuff's in the cloud. If it's messed up in the cloud, don't know what to do. Alright, that one marked on the map. 2 out of 3. Resummon the bird to refill its mana bar. Just gonna finish clearing the... Ah, perfect. I said I was gonna finish clearing over here, try to find another forgotten passage before I go back down there. And I got one. Oh, yeah. What is your necklace level on WoW? Oh, it just... So I logged in from like 8:30 to 8... No, like 8:10 to 8:50, something like that, to do the daily do 4 world quests thing, and I leveled up. I think it just hit 17? I think? But it was cool because it unlocked another tier of stuff on my... another tier of, like, activatable power on my shoulders. It drops? What do you mean it drops? Oh, you mean like how much you need to level up is getting reduced? Is that what you mean? Well, I hope they do it retroactively, so I get a few free levels. I mean, there's going to be the equivalent of artifact research, which is going to reduce points required, I think. Yo, this thing... It's level 71 mob. Too tough. Alright, Polished Emerald. Charge Spectral Bludgeon of the Void. Another Spectral Longsword. Ectoplasm. I feel like Ectoplasm and the Wraith Spirit are both semi-rare. Like, it seems like anytime I need them, I've got like 3 in the bank instead of 1,000 like some of the other materials. It always catches me by surprise. I summoned that Primal Spirit way too late in the fight. What's this? Shield Steel. Is that the boss? No, that's not the boss bridge. It's very similar to the boss bridge. I did a funny world quest today where I had to win a pet battle versus some guy. It was like an undead guy stuck on the seafloor, and all his pets were sharks. And to swim faster, I had used this item that made me look like a shark. So I was a shark with people pets, and he was a person with shark pets. There's some weird Pokemon crap going on. So much lightning! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Rovena Cur. Oh! Bird ran out of mana, Primal Spirit just ran out of life. Come on, Primey. Light her up. There you go. And I'm frozen. The fight ended with me frozen solid. Whoa, there's an untriggered ambush here. I know I already passed the tunnel that leads outside. I'm trying to remember if this place has like a skeleton key dungeon, because if so, I don't want to do it yet. Or if it has a... Nice, Nature's Guardian just leveled up. That's my favorite one. Or if it just has like a boss at the bottom and then teleports you back outside. Because that's what I prefer. Woohoo! Okay. This is one of the ones with the boss. I recognize this room. It's all coming back to me. Yo, the health on that monstrosity. Marvel Spirit's just going to town on it. It's taking a while. You'll notice when I open a door, I send the pets through, then I walk through, because I've had times I walk through, the door snapped shut, and the pets got locked outside. And it was a bad time. Alright. That's what I thought. Trigger the trap before I trigger the boss. Alright, Killrian. Ah, I'm standing in almost invisible purple acid. What is that? What is that? Killrian's Shattered Soul. This item is so troll. It's used in some crafting stuff, but you have to get 4 of them. Right here, see, it says 1 of 4. You have to get 4 of them from this guy to combine it into the whole thing. He doesn't always drop it, so when you need one, it's a pain in the backside. Cold Stone. Need a Cold Stone for this shrine. Hey Duncan, I need stuff made. Boop. 1 of 4. 1, 2, 3, and combine. Okay. Let's get rid of the rubbish here. Don't need, don't need, don't need. No, it's really close though. Really, really close. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Two-hander, not even gonna look. You disgust me, two-hander. Absolutely disgust me. On this, the day of my daughter's wedding. Save the swords for haunt crafting. No. I feel like we're gonna replace that helmet soon, though. Oh, wait. I have 2 quests to turn in. Might as well do that right now. Cool. Yeah, I'll grab the next bounty, whatever. Talk to Barnabas. Oh, this is when he's like, go to Homestead, we hunger, need food. Want to buy the grub.
Come, friend, right to business. Nobody.
Maybe we can get Chef Smitty to make him some food. Boop. Alright. Ah. Alright, let's spend that devotion point. Deal with this ambush. Ooh, scavenge plate. Nice, nice. Alright, so hopefully... I think this takes us back up to the first floor. Yes. And then I can go there for the proper exit. Good stuff. Yeah, I already read that one. By the way, special thanks to Sertrix, who followed us when we were offline. I do notice these things. I appreciate it. Thank you. 50 muck bucks for you if you're here. You know what? 50 muck bucks for you even if you're not here. I'm that kind of person. Alright, we need to got a quest to return to the rover camp at Old Arkova. So let's pop over there real quick. I've destroyed their forges. I've already killed that guy. You're welcome.
I'll give you a good price.
Easy peasy. Give you a good price. Other two, lightning, electrocute, blood of Dreeg. Those are all pretty good. Bonus to pets. My current one has skill cooldown reduction, which is huge. Alright. Bounty, Hallie and the Rat. I already killed him this game. Return to Bernard at the Rover Camp in the Arkovian foothills. Where? That's down here. Okay. Thank you for telling me where he was, Quest. I appreciate that. You returned! I've destroyed the... Ah, I got my 5th bag! Yes! Yes. Alright. I think we were at the Twin Falls Rift. Nope, nope, we were definitely not. So, we must have been at Broken Hills then. Yes, here we are. This is where the ghost lady's like, please go kill my daughter. She's a giant psycho harpy that eats people. And I'm like, God dang, lady, L2 parent. Riff snout. The snoutiest of riffs. Blueprint, Relic Fortress. I love me Relic blueprints. You've learned how to craft fortress. I can make a whole building now. Ah, yeah. Now I know this way will pass by the Steps of Torment, which I don't intend to do yet, because later on we'll get a quest to do it, and I want to do it all at once. But we'll get it on the map. Hey, 68. Holla. Alright, well, we maxed Lightning Strike, which was our goal for a really long time. We can, of course, go for bonds or manipulation. If I did this... 20 to 40, his damage would be pretty terrible. Wonder if I should work on the Raven. 6% elemental resistance. Lightning repellent, that's also good. So the strong things right now is like plus 10. That's like 8 armor per point. How much armor do I have right now? I need a comparison. 692. So the strong choices for me right now is this, which lowers their resistances, and this, which just increases the bird's auto damage and energy regen. God dang, his auto damage goes up like 4-fold per point. I guess I'll just do this one for now. It's always cheap to respec. Someone also told me that in stream yesterday that with like every 5 or 6 points in bird, he gains an additional projectile. Like fires 2 bolts at once, then 3 bolts at once. Gotta get going here. See you later, my mucks. See you soon, Camera. Drive safe. Corpse dust. Give me that dust. Sandstorm Exalted Effigy of Venom. Okay, so we got that quest for later. 3 priests. So many priests. I'm gonna have to look into the classes in Titan Quest. I don't even know what they are yet. Searing Ember. I do have my Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition playthrough pretty firmly planned out for the start. I don't know if they added any new like spells or schools of magic or anything, and of course my favorite thing is Conjuration in that game. That's how I beat it on hardcore, was a summoner heavy party. But I think I want to bring a custom character along with Thane, Losa, and Beast. For anyone who's not familiar, you make a party, and I mean you can play it with one person if you want. It's just a different level of difficulty. But at most you can have 4 people in the party, and there's 6 origin characters. So if you, at minimum, it would take you 2 times through the game to see all the different stories. But they said they've added a lot of content to one of the origin characters, who's a dwarf named Beast. So I definitely want to have him in the party because they supposedly just added a lot of stuff to him. Empowered Soul Flare. Alright. Many Harpies left side. Wrath Talon the Corrupted. I ain't afraid of no bird. Honestly, this place reminds me of Westfall in a while. I'm not sure if there's really anything worth checking over here, but find out. Dread Tusk, the Hunter's Bane. Well, 2 points on the bird is definitely not enough to make it not go out of mana. Still happens. Hold Drixna the Windstalker Swift. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing, Windstalker. Nothing, you hear me? Talk smack to you while I kill you. Welcome home, Chef. Glad you made it. Hey, Chris J. Oh, hold on. Ah! Chris J is the viewer who sent me this shirt, so I have to take that request from him at least once per stream. Alright. Next time I find a waypoint, I'll go turn this quest in. Killing that killing Lutra, that harpy, was a quest. I feel like I'm really close to a waypoint, because I haven't seen one in a little while. Plague Wing the Diseased. Are you susceptible to anetocesis? No. Oh my, many waves. Oh my, start and surprise. Ooh. That guy hurts a little bit. This is a dead end, so going back down here. I didn't even know there was an emote of a shocked looking raptor. It looks like the same one from Raptor Jesus.
Watch your back.
Oh my god! Kitten surprises, thank you! Thank you for putting your prime to a good cause and supporting the channel on Amazon's dime. 500 muckbucks for you, good sir. I would say sir and or madam, but I know that guy. That one is a man. You want DKP? We're not raiding anymore. If you all ever need a resto druid, and you are a druid, look up this man, because he only groups with druids these days. He's very particular. He runs with an all druid crew. I don't know. It felt right. Dude, with the current state of druids, I feel like running an all druid team is just adding a whole new level of difficulty to the game. Yeah, Kitten, I actually only recently learned myself that that doesn't auto-renew. So I actually added a little reminder to the channel from the robot, like once an hour it'll say, if you've got Amazon Prime, yada yada yada. So that way I'm not constantly harassing people. Give me a Prime with my voice. I'm not gonna just harass them and type. The quest mode thing, I'll harass them once or twice per stream about quest mode, because I'm actually a believer in what they're doing, and it's pretty amazing. Oh man. Scrap! Yeah, but aren't you a druid on the Alliance side? You have like a Worgen druid? Or do you also have a Horde Druid, Chris J? Tauren, okay. Tauren or High Mountain Tauren? Or both. I only have a Horde Druid I've raided with you. That's right. You were Kitty at the time. I know how much you love Worgen, so I was thinking just, if a Worgen can be it, he's talking about a Worgen character. Yeah, and on that note, since the robot just brought it up, if any of you are new here and have never heard of Quest Mode, it's a plugin we've got. Basically, it's a deal with sponsors, and what it is, if you click on the link, and there's also a link that says Quest Mode on a big scroll on my info page. What it is you go there and it shows you free offers in your area. For example, I'm on the East Coast, there's a whole bunch of free mobile games, a couple of free PC games, free Hulu subscription, and free Gillette razor blades. That's what I've got right now. By accepting any of those, it will give you free Twitch subscriptions. You can use them on me or use them on somebody else if you wish to, but it does, paid for by those sponsors. Basically, you get a free game, you get free sub, the person you sub to gets free support. I've been using them for a short time. We've already gotten, I think, three free subscriptions on this channel because of it. I'm a true believer in what they're doing. Everybody wins. So if you've not looked there, at least click the link and just look at what offers are available near you. There's some cool stuff in there. Commercial break over. Oh, I totally forgot. When I got to that portal, I was going to go turn in that quest I finished with the Harpy. Wow, those trolls fell real fast. Ah, they're only 2 levels higher than me. I've gotten used to fighting stuff that's 5 levels higher than me. Unholy Inscription. Alright, let's go turn this in real fast. Broken Hills, I think. I made a Worgen Druid and then did a faction swap because no one wanted to play with a line. Gotcha. Nice! Attribute point. Gimme. Physique. I need more muscles to carry all this wind. Wow. Reminds me of when you would get like a cloth robe in Vanilla WoW that would be like cloth robe of the bull and it had plus strength plus stam on it. Or like robe of the monkey that had plus strength plus dex. And it's like, I remember joking around with people like, I need more strength to carry all this magic. All these magic missiles are so heavy. Tonic of Mending. Hey, Overbuilt. How's it going? I just met you last night. Going good? Pretty good. I have survived a Monday at work, and now I'm here streaming. Things are looking up. Currently, because I know that you're new here, currently playing my first hardcore character ever. Got into Elite difficulty, level 68. I haven't died yet, obviously, and I'm still standing here. So, every level up is a new record for Muckluck. Troll Bone Crusher. Those are uncommon. I always save those because you have to have them for making the Mistborn Talisman relics. Alright. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, every time I'm like, man, this area's pretty easy. Were Muckluck's last words. Yeah, Saturday before last, I had one of my biggest streams to date. You know what? No, my biggest stream to date. Just flat out, it was. And I had a bunch of people in here, and they were like, "Oh, you should be playing hardcore. Softcore is just yawn." And I'm like, is that a consensus or just one guy's request? And like, a lot of people, like all the people that were talking, were basically like, "Hardcore, hardcore," and I'm like, okay, you know, I didn't want to disappoint the biggest audience I had ever had, so I started a hardcore person, and we're still playing it now. Voldrak, the Destroyer of Worlds! Oh, he's getting tangled up on all the pets and the vines. I love it. Dead. Scrap, polished emerald. And don't care about that. There's a secret area in Act 3, a vendor who sells them all the time. Really? I may have come across it and just not looked at the inventory enough. 3 days of good growth self. Nice, that's good to hear. We're about done with this level. Next time you're on my stream, hit exclamation troll, it'll link a post. Oh, you've got it set up on a bot? Like, I know about the merchant that sells the spectral longsword that you need for making the haunt relics. But I'm at the... Like, now that I know to watch for them every time I make a character, I will just collect the trollbone crushers and the spectral longswords and then throw them in a bank tab, and then I never have to worry about it later on. I broke 10k health at some point. Nice. Portal. Bags are fine, don't need to go back yet. Got tired of answering it.
Well, if it isn't, I haven't been at taken. My sources are quite good. I came upon these.
Alright, we read all this stuff out loud on stream a couple weeks ago, so just gonna skip through it this time. Run on down here. This is my Coke chaser. Had a prepared water. Drinking the hot stuff. Gotta have a chaser so I can work tomorrow. By the way, Coke, if you need someone to pay to say that your stuff tastes better than Pepsi, I am available. Scavenge plating. Whoa! Delayed ambush from the worms. Okay. I would like to loot that stuff. After the 20 layers of acid starts to fade a bit. And those layers do stack, friends. I tested that the hard way one time. It might not look like it, but the damage does stack. Muck Jenner, oh no. Gonna be on a Wheaties box. And here's yet another level that explains why my arachnophobic coworker will not play this game with me. Yo, try to find a fantasy RPG with swords and magic that doesn't have spiders. I'm convinced it can't be done. Oh man, just got 2 uniques in like 5 feet in here. Oh, wait. There's a... Ah, I'm so glad there was a star on the map. I could not find that person. I had to mouse over like 4 times. Skyrim with bear mods turns all spiders into bears. So here are just caves filled with tiny bears, big bears. Good idea, but then it's no longer multiplayer. Because Skyrim. Unless there's some other mod for that that I don't know about. I never modded Skyrim. I did go back and replay Skyrim when they added that legendary difficulty. And I think legendary was all your damage is divided by 16 and all enemies' damage is multiplied by 16 or something like that. But it was funny because I always like to play as an illusionist or a summoner, you know, make enemies hit each other or summon things to fight for me and go invisible. Like, my strategy didn't change at all because although I became way more of a glass character, they hit each other for the normal amount of damage. So the game wasn't that much harder with the way I played it. But then I was like, yeah, I got to beat it on legendary difficulty. Adjust monocle. Wait, what are these recipes I just got? Oh, wow, purple thing. Learn those before I die. Always feels nice getting a recipe on hardcore because it's like permanent progression. They can't take that away from you. You can't take my cookbook from me. Scavenge plate. Notice it took me 3 tries to pick that up. There's a reason I don't play Fortnite. Precision clicking on the spot of the moment is not my forte. Alright. I don't think there's anything else crazy in this cave that I need. Oh, hey, little boss. Algrok, the blind berserker. Nice, nice. Another unique. Groovy. 2 emeralds of the Polish variety. Burn the lands and boil the seed. Alright, yeah, I don't think there's a devotion shrine here. I do not remember there being one. I hope I'm not wrong. Riftworm the Void Touch. Alright. Next area. Onward to Homestead. With our best Sean Connery impression. Prospector's Trail. You travel through the Prospector's Pass. Whoa, whoa, a little bit of lag spike there. Still got all of those. I'm trying to get in the habit of glancing down here on a near constant basis to make sure the buffs are still on. Because there's been 2 times I almost died, glanced down, and something had disabled all my buffs. Like I had gotten hit with what I can only assume is like a dispel or something at some point, and not realized it for goodness knows how long. And I have a lot of points in the buffs, so it's pretty important I keep those up. See, that one's maxed, and that one's maxed. Click it. That time I was clicking it correctly, but I kept getting caught on those other mobs. Gotta love monster dispellers and life stealers. Yeah, at first I was like, did I forget to turn those on? And then I was like, no, I definitely did not. I definitely did not forget to turn those on. Like, I click those, when I get into a new game, I click those right when I click summon pet, and I've got the pet, so I definitely did that. Whew. Lots of crafting mats. I dig it. I love the crafting mats. Alright. Oh, they steal it. Oh, so it's like mage spell steal from WoW. Like, I was Oh, Turtle Shell, rank 20. Hell yes. I think the absorption goes up by like 1,000 when it hits rank 20. Yeah, so per other people's recommendations, I did the Crucible until I got like 5 devotion points before I went into the campaign mode. And so I had Turtle Shell already active before I even started the campaign, so it got to leveling way earlier than normally. So that was pretty cool. Stalwart flesh warped pauldrons of vitality. Definitely feeling pretty sturdy versus this stuff. Like, I'm occasionally getting clocked, and my hit points just jerk back to full immediately. There it is. Once again, my favorite type of fight. The one where I hold still and keep building up lightning, and they're coming at me. 4 Wind Devils means 13 lightning bolts per second are assisting me. Oh, you guys done already? Oh, good, there's more. Like a disappointed woman. Are you done already? And the skeletons, like, slowly climb out of the ground and just get barbecued while they're still in the animation phase. I love it. Oh, wow. 4 craft mats and 2 greens on that one dude. Alright. Did you just assume his gender? Yes, I'm sorry. Could have been a lady bones. Alright, da-da-da. This is the guy. Hey, good thing you didn't kill me on the road. You would have lost a merchant. Yep. I know all about that. Hey, Gab. It was pretty good. You know, I say pretty good. I'm comparing it to a usual Monday. It was pretty good for a Monday. I beat the average. I'm funny? Oh, well... I want to immediately respond to that with looks aren't everything, but I'm not sure if that's too dad joke of a dad joke. Da-da-da-da-da. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. I love the auto sort so much. First game I played that had the auto sort feature where you could just like jam everything to the top or left-hand side of the bag was Dungeon Siege 2. And it was such a breath of fresh air. Like, every game with bags needs that. Like, it kind of triggers me. Like, let's say your inventory is like this, right here, okay? And you want to pick up something that's a 2x3, and there's no room in the bag. Like, any game worth their salt should auto-shift things, if it is possible, to pick up the item that you're trying to pick up. Not complain that you have to open the bag and move the things around manually. Alright, this is the last bag, it looks like. Those 2 are empty. Okay. See you around. You said with a raspy voice. Alright. When she's like, no questions asked, I love to picture the look on her face when I'm like handing her tainted brain matter, roiling blood, like all this grotesque sounding crafting components. Right, you said no questions, don't you look at me. Alright, save the ointment, don't need that. That is a maybe later belt, we'll throw that in the bank. Okay, I need to take the portal back to those refugees before the tunnel and tell them we made it through. Dead Man's Gulch. Yeah, Mondays often do suck. And it's not just the stigma. I've had jobs before where Mondays were no different than any other day. But for my... I forgot to do it. I'm supposed to talk to that guy first before that guy. Because I did the order wrong now, I have to go find the other guy. Ugh. But my job is definitely the kind where, like, the work builds up over the weekend, so Mondays are extra. We'll say that they're extra. Okay, there he is. Did you find my sister? Yeah, she's dead! Oh. Well, here's your reward. Please leave. Okay.
I wasn't sure you. I wish I'm going to check in with Pete.
Nature's got... Wow, I got devotion XP for talking to that guy?
I'll skip
Maybe that's always happened and I just never realized it because I didn't get a level up before.
to the
I would track down this abomination. Is there a book here I haven't read on this character? Yes, there is. Give me that lore. Nom 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 nom. Okay. Canon's quest is usually what I do at this point. Just watch me. Don't do it. No one can live out there. Just watch me. Sup, Muckalug? Hey, Hurrytron. Good to see another return customer. Straightened bow tie. Oh, hold on. If we got all these return customers, I gotta pop my back a little bit. There we go. For some reason, people always love it when I pop my back on stream. I'll never know why. Run out of the fire! Your devotion skills could level like anything else, just a percentage of XP, I think. Gotcha. Dude, I have like 400 hours played on Grim Dawn, and I didn't know that or never actually realized that before now. Whoa! Spell woven threads. Mutagenic Ichor. Take down the crystal! Take it down! There we go. You notice I'm just controlling the pets right now remotely to get all this crap dead before I run through the fire. The pets either don't take any or don't take much damage from the ground ether fire that's permanently there. They do take normal damage from the ether fire summoned by monsters. Knock down the wall. Mr. President, tear down this wall. How the hell did you get to level 68 by the time you got here? I'm on elite mode. If you're talking about normal, I'm currently on elite. I did every single quest I came across before I left normal mode. I did get a few levels in the Crucible before I started the game at all, so that I started with like 5 devotion points. So maybe got 10 to 20 levels in there. I'm not sure exactly. But as you can see from the scaling, the stuff's still higher level than me, so... It does just change the order of things, but... I'm not, like, overpowered or anything for the area. I'm not out-leveling the area. DLC of a person. Yeah, the Crucible is, in case anyone here is not familiar with it, it's kind of like a Thunderdome. You just sit in there and waves of stuff come at you. But you can buy devotion points and get levels in there and stuff, and I earned 5 devotion points in the Thunderdome thing, then started the campaign. So when I started the campaign, I already had the Turtle Constellation completed. Which, since I was playing hardcore, my first hardcore character, I was a little extra nervous. Come on, Primal Spirit, go! That was weird. I'm gonna cut across. Oh, God, it burns! Yeah, some people were telling me that you could get... So, getting 5 devotion points in the Thunderdome took like 30 minutes to an hour. Getting 10 devotion points takes like triple that amount of time, depending on your speed. And you know you're low enough level that you don't have a lot of skills to work with. But the what was I trying to say? One of my other characters, I went into the campaign with 10 devotion points, so 2 full constellations, which means that if I had thoroughly gotten every shrine in normal mode, I would have had almost like max devotion points finishing normal. When you say, oh man, I need that. You say how long it is? Do you mean just like how many hours to beat it? Man, I don't know. I mean, the game has a lot of replayability, and there's like the normal campaign, then elite mode, then ultimate mode. You finish ultimate, you're like level 100. And then after that, there's the Crucible content. The final waves of Crucible are harder than the final bosses of the normal game. So you could almost not have the Crucible and be fine as far as just like playing the game goes until you get to that point, and then like the Crucible's the final challenge if you've beaten the stories. Hey, Wolf of War 94. Welcome back to the stream, my new friend. This thing, I'm out healing the damage from this guy, but he's got a lot of health. Yeah, you better drop a lot of loot. Make me sit here making a sandwich. Alright, Exalted Stash. I'm pretty sure these are, like if I reopen the game and come back here, I think that's not there anymore. Alright, teleport cannons to town. Flesh-warped Cask of Thunder. Excellent. Alright, let's go tell town of our great success. Alright. Still in one piece. Suppose that means you didn't try to enter the conflagration. Actually, I went out there. The cannons are secured. Oh, I love how it actually puts cannons on the walls, because you're so amazing as soon as you do that. Alright. The amalgamation. Okay, let's get rid of the green rubbish in the bag. What is this recipe? Wow, purple item. Valden's hat. +2 to flashbang. I think that's demolitionist skill? They're the ones that like grenades and stuff, probably. Wait, go back.
I'll give you a good price, or I'll go left.
Good price. Fire resist, 500 health. No. +2 to all soldier skills on the set bonus. Interesting. Alright. I want to check something on this one. I actually didn't know that until someone told me in stream just the other day that the Homestead Smith could make dynamite. I never picked up on that. There it is. What does that require? Oh, wow. Wow, you get 3 each time? Dang, dude, I was always just using whatever dynamite the game gave me for like 400 hours. Also, there are mods that help you level crazy fast. It sounds like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. If you're trying to just level fast, like if you decide you just like the end game, once you get one character high level, you can actually buy experience potions and hand them through the bank stash to your new low level characters, and I think they get like double XP. I've never really bothered with that because I actually just enjoy playing through the game, but you can do that, and that doesn't require a mod or cheating or anything. It's just a reputation item that you can buy on one character and give to your alts. Yeah, I think Grim Dawn is a game that actually stores the files on your computer, so it doesn't surprise me that there's mods for it. But I have never looked into that, so I don't have a lot of, other than my own snooty opinions, like most people on the internet, I really don't have any facts. 8. Uno más. And then uno más. Duo más? There we go. Alright, I could go back to town and turn in this quest, but I know the next quest is kill the queen, so I'm just gonna keep going. And then I can just turn in all the quests at once. Oh, spam bot reminding everybody, if you got a Twitch Prime, you may have a free Twitch sub every month that you might not have even known about. Throw that out there. You could support your favorite streamer. And if they're not taking it, you can support me. Also, if you like what you see and you haven't already, consider hitting that follow button. It'll let you know when I go online. I stream every night from 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern Standard Time. By the way, I checked today. I have not missed a stream. I've not missed a night streaming since May 31st. I need to add a counter somewhere. The mediocre yet consistent streamer. Ooh, old Marix the Electrified. Ooh, I just saw a 12,000 damage hit. Probably the primal. Oh, I did not realize we hit level 69. Insert dirty joke. 70. Yeah, seems worth it. When does he get the multiple bolts? Someone told me when I get enough points in the bird, he gets he starts firing 2 bolts at a time instead of 1. I don't know when that happens exactly. Oh, Walter's note. Is this the diary quest? Oh no, it's just lore about the guy. We're not leaving my farm. It's been in the family for generations. Blit, all dead. We're zombies now. By the way, to anyone who might be new around here, first time we find lore in a game, I always read it with terrible voice acting, because I am very interested in that stuff. But within the last month, I've read every lore page I think this game has. So at this point, I'm just clicking through them pretty quickly. Tell you what though, this game, it's just like a good action RPG without reading the lore. If you're also reading the lore, it's a damn horror novel. Walls made of pregnant women they used to birth demons. Children being used to lure pedophiles into traps so that they can knock them out and eat them because they were starving cannibal people. There was some trippy ones. I'll tell you what. I think there was like a shrine. I started to say demolition shrine. What the hell's a demolition shrine? A devotion shrine. I think there was a devotion shrine right here on normal mode. I'm guessing it's not there on elite. Treasure chest under the stairs. Potions and biddies. Show me the biddies. Good freeze, Mr. Krabs. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Stalwart Fleshwarp, Cask of Spell Weaving. That's nice. Get all these guys together and round them up. Poor cow. It occurs to me that by killing all these rotting cadavers with lightning, I probably have the most horrible smell imaginable following in my wake. Just every gross creature rotisseried. Alright, so I know around here is the entrance to the bug den, and it does not show up as the usual quest marker. So I actually have to look pretty closely for it. Map marker. It's not going to show a map marker when we get close to the bug den. Those are the words that are trying to come out of my face. Warding Flesh-Warped Bulwark of the Psyche. Resummon the bird just to refill its mana bar while things are idle. Little secret passage through the wall here. Surprise! I came through the wall. Looking for the Rampadaburin lair. Oh, that's not it. Void Touch Demapterin Slicer of Spell Weaving. It's got Demapterin in the name, it probably only drops in this area. It's just like, my favorite offhand only comes from the Yetis, so I'm using it in normal mode till I get to the Yetis in the next difficulty, probably. Alright, it's not in that field. Where are you at, Buggy Bugs? I'm pretty sure the field I'm in right now is the one that was in the last playthrough, so definitely isn't always in the same place twice. Or Muck's memory is terrible. One of the two. Silly old Muck. Said that in Winnie the Pooh's voice in my head. If I don't find the Queen soon, I'll definitely find the amalgamation. Because I know he, she, it's up at the northeast corner. And I'll just be backtracking for the Queen. Shim. We'll say shim. That's what you safely refer to something if you can't identify it, right? Shim? That'll go over real well. Someone's house. Ah! It's got occupants. Ornate strongbox. What you got? Scavenger plating? I'll take it. Gurgle, 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 gurgle. Just trying to figure out which way I need to go right now. I think the amalgamation might be to the east of me, if I'm looking at this right. Yeah, I think I am. Ooh. Flesh-warped Cask of Thunder. Or Casque, if you're cultured. Someone who drinks of the champagne, consumes the escargot. Shield steel. Ah, the fire. I find it odd that some of my enemies are locked in cages that they can't get out of until I break the door. Like, guys, it's your house. I don't know why you put yourself in the cages. Some of them, they have weapons in there. It's not like they were locked in there by the others. They were armed. You dumbs. Alright, at the amalgamation. Ow, ow, ow. Ooh, ether cluster. Those aren't coming. Alright, I'm waiting a few seconds for Primal Spirit to come off of cooldown before we trigger the big bad. Okay. Please be gentle. Wendigo Totem's out healing all of his stuff so far. Nice! Easy peasy that time. Normal mode was a lot scarier, but my build was less complete at that time. Run across the fire for loot. Crafting, crafting, crafting. Nice, nice. Alright, so now to go back and find the bug lair, which we somehow missed. Or it moved on us. The walls are moving. Imperial Claymore of Fervor. Alright, so in one of the dark areas of these fields, assuming I didn't overlook it, should be the bug lair. That's what we need right now. What offhand is that? Boost Ether Ray, probably Arcanist based. Is this a bit too much? No, I'm okay. It's like, am I face tanking more than I can chew right now? Oh, hey, name guy. Name eyeball. Benizao. Okay. Neat. Where are you at? Hole in the ground? And before, he can't find the hole. Aha! There it is. Oh, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it way up here on the north side before. North side! These bugs moved across the railroad tracks. They've hit Hightown. Alright. Time to get us some pheromone glands to get that sweet queen bee to open up the door.
Hey, Queenie, I got a lovely bunch of popsicles in my basement.
Friggin' Herbert.
I think I owe you a quarter. I got it in my pocket, but you know, my arthritis. Why don't you reach on in there and fish it up?
Okay, next level.
Gotta find that muscly-armed vizier with the good pheromones.
Got a blockade there. Forces us to go down this tunnel. Ah! Too much, too much, too much. We have a clog of roasted bugs. Even scarier than lightning is indoor lightning. Ooh, 2 crafting mats in that. I dig it.
God and Noxus the Tainted. Not the pheromones I was looking for.
That's fine, though. It gets knocked out. Oh, relic! A blueprint of a relic. Avenger! Well, might need it to craft a better one. Better shell. Oh, weird. It took like 3 tries to pop that one. Boop. Alright. We found 0 of 2 Viziers. Playing hard to get. Get back crafting mat. Muckluck does backtrack. For craft mat. Oh, there's another one. Oh my gosh,
They keep dropping behind me.
oh, Grand Vizier Losakal.
There's that muscly on paper boy.
Alright, Losakal's pheromone gland. One more. Head on this way. Better shell. Here's the second Vizier.
Found both the pretty boys.
Gonna resummon the bird to refill its mana. Some primal spirit. Alright. Ooh, empowered Krieg's Cleaver. Almost said Krieg's Cleaver, which would have been wrong. Some primal spirit again, help mow through this stuff. Oh, secret wall. Let me in here. Nice, 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 nice. Can I walk that way? No. I mean, what? Definitely looks like there's... Hold on. Does that connect on the other side? Is there another secret wall over there? No, it just goes right here. Okay. That's far less interesting than it was a second ago. Oh, we made a train. Train to zone! There we go. Alright, let's check what's over here. Snap, crackle, pop. Battered shell. Serrated spike. We've got the high ground. Don't try it, Bug Anakin. I've got the high ground. Oh, Kyle's about to drop.
Save Kyle.
Why is that not? Oh, wow. That thing was too strong for my root spell. Couldn't break it. Okay. Nothing amazing in here. Head on back to kill Queenie. Now that we can get her to open up her door for us.
I can't do that yet.
Yeah, you can. You're just being whiny about it.
Oh, Queenie, open up, I got the good stuff.
It's covered in bug pheromones. She's like, my body is ready, opens up the door. Who the hell are you? Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, let's get some of Queenie's loot.
We raided her chest and her booty.
Both words for treasure. You know, the first time I did this fight on stream, and she like, you know, when you finish phase 1, she breaks free from her own butt cocoon. There was a lot of "you slayed dad ass" jokes that were floating around that day. Here it comes. She slayed it. Ah! Don't chase me. You leave me alone. Wow, she's not doing like any damage. Easy peasy. Wow. Lots of crafting mats and a blueprint for a legendary one-handed axe with +1 to occultist skills. Neat. Some biddies. Empowered Massacre. I'll look at that when I get to town. Anything else in this cave? Oh, the cave makes a smiley face. I like it. Okay, oh, nice. Worth clicking on that one. Back to town to turn in at least 3 quests. Wait, what's that question mark? Is there a waypoint out there that I missed? Back the fun buzz the fuck up. Let's go outside and look for that waypoint. Alright, if there's a waypoint, it's going to be along the road, so we're going to run along the road. Oh my god, the road's on fire. And I said, oh lordy, there's a fire. And I ran home and got in the tub and called my mom. Perfect example of what Southern people are like when you interview us unexpectedly. No portal yet. Where you at, portal? Where you at? Oh, I deviated a little bit. Need to go south. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Okay, just showed up on the map. We are on the right track. En route. On the way. Neat. Completionist in me is slightly sated. Douglas Sullivan Old Barrow. I have cleared the fields. What is it? I've already dealt with the queen. Oh my god, you're amazing. I know.
Come see what's left of my
I know. Don't eat. Don't eat. No, no, no. No, no, no. Nope. Alright, that bag's done. Two-handers, don't care. Kriegskleva. Don't need that. Interesting, but no. 106% to electrocute damage, but requires a boatload of cunning. We're not putting points into that. Criminal strike, dash. What is this? Empowered massacre. That's what the queen had. Nope. That's just for a two-hand wielding brute. Lacks elegance. Or I lack the muscle. Alright. Abomination has been destroyed. I'll rescue the prisoners. Let's put this stuff in here in case I die. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. Let's accept all these other quests. What do you need? I already found some insignias in normal difficulty. I've already done your quest. I'm amazing.
Gotta go back in time.
Go with the lumber mill. Return to Barnabas and Devil's Crossing and tell him, hey, he'll give us some food now. It's made out of some bugs I killed. Alright. Hey, Barney.
I don't know what you did.
I know what I did. Good talk. Speak to Olgrim at Homestead. Okay. They like giving me the runaround. Olgrim, honey, you're lucky I love you. What is it? Speak to the emissaries. Okay, we were helping Kaiman before.
I've come to represent Kaiman's chosen, as the one you call Ulgrim has requested.
Yeah. Honestly, I find the Deaths guys more interesting, but I've sided with him like 20 times, and I've sided with Kaiman's like once, so I chose to do Kaiman's on this character. And that's the long, detailed story of how I ended up with Kaiman's Chosen. Thank you for joining me this evening. Mess them up, Primal. Mess them up. So we're heading up towards Sorrow's Bastion to join our little order. Get our first quest from them. Ooh. Inquisitor's blood swarms scepter of frostbite. Oh. There's our portal. Oh, drive by. And oh, I have an unspent point. Zeke! More muscles for these pets. Do you have any idea how heavy a Briarthorn is when I must nurse him? Accept the bounty. I don't even know what bounty I just got. Oh, yes! Yo! Level 70. First hardcore character. We've reached level 70. More physique, more muscles. Do I just continue pouring the points into the bird? 28% all damage. I mean, that boosts this too, right? Yeah, so this boosts the damage of that. This would also do it, but the bird would be more major right now. I got all this, like, this and this and this I capped out first because they affect defense, which is very important to me as a hardcore class. I think I should keep doing the bird. And since my end goal is... Oh! Oh, darn it, it's the next level. Oh, wait, no, is it this one? Hold on, undo. Da-da. There. So now it says 2 projectiles under the word Storm Orb. So at level 7, the bird can fire twice a shot. So huge power up going from 6 to 7 because it's suddenly firing 2 shots at a time. Thank you, Overbuilt. I appreciate it. Honestly, obviously I'll be a little bummed out if I die and the character gets deleted. But if at any point I die, I'll be pretty happy with how far I've gotten with this character. Alright, let's head back outside. Go do the next quest. Ooh. And to just talk about future plans for a minute here. Typically, I stream RPGs for anyone here who doesn't know me that well. I'm trying to make that like my thing. First thing I streamed on the channel that really got me growing was Divinity Original Sin 2 and DOS2's Definitive Edition, which they redid enough that it's almost like it's got an expansion. Comes out Friday, so I'm going to be doing that on Friday. Until then, it's going to be Grim Dawn, maybe with the side of World of Warcraft until Friday, and then a lot of Divinity. If you like RPGs and have not played the Divinity series, I think you'd probably like it. It has the most environmental interactions I've ever seen in a game. Like, you hit a guy, his blood splashes on the floor, he steps back into it, you hit him with a lightning bolt, because he's standing in fluid, i.e. his own blood, it conducts the electricity and he gets additionally stunned instead of just hit. Or it's raining and so everybody's cold resist goes down but their fire resist goes up because of the rain. You hit someone with a poison spell, and because they're too close to a nearby torch on the wall, the fumes ignite, and suddenly it's like they've got napalm on them instead of poison. Like, there are so many environmental interactions in that game. I absolutely love it. Sometimes I'm like, what the hell just happened? Everything just blew up, and I have to kind of figure out all the interactions that just went off. It's amazing. But that's going to start on Friday, if you all are interested in joining me for that. And then, per the recommendations of some viewers on this channel, I actually bought Titan's Quest this morning while it was on sale. I probably won't play it until after Divinity. But Titan's Quest is another game, just like Grim Dawn, pretty much made by the same people. It came out in 2006, but they did Titan's Quest Ragnarok that redid a large portion of the game, and they did expansion content just within the last year. So it's not like it's been untouched in a decade. They just did a lot of stuff to it. So I'll probably start playing that. It's basically Grim Dawn in a different world. Like, the gameplay is like exactly the same, but a whole different world to play in. So I'm excited to see that, because I've played Grim Dawn like over 400 hours already. So we'll see how that goes. Laroxus Crimson Claw the Bruiser. Okay. His mom had a sense of naming. You ever seen that? Like, you meet someone, and like they've got a first name, last name, and it's just like, with that last name, why would your parents give you that first name, you poor, unfortunate soul? Like, it's not your fault. It's their fault. You just know that that person got picked on growing up. Yo, a hangman's tree. Look at this. Creepy. Blood Swan Void Collar. Oh yeah, there's usually a chthonic portal over here somewhere. Get me a cup of that. Excuse me, I have like a large chthonic portal to go. Oh, super size. Yes, please. I'm American. Yeah, enough said. Polished emeralds. Tome of Mending. Muck of Illusions. Illusions if you prefer. Illusions if you're cultured. Black Legion remains. Oh, Chthonic Seals of Binding. That's right. We're gonna start seeing those dropping. Awesome. The entrance to the Chthonic Rift is always in a different spot, but it's always in these woods. So I'm looking. Oh, there's something up there. Making my way downtown. King Nyraken, thank you for the lurk. I will write down your name and I will get you back at the first opportunity. Oh, get to save the damsel in distress. What's going on here? I will speak to her. Are you a witch? I will stop them. She's not a witch. There's no proof. Oh, you're dumb. Nathaniel Thorn. Alright. Goodbye. Quest reward. Witch's Effigy. Also, you get a second reward. Once you actually get to the Coven's Refuge, if you saved her, you get a second reward for saving her. So, she's so nice, she thanks you twice. That's why it took away all your points the other day, Bakamono. Emotes like that. Oh, go back for the green, go back for the green. Alright. Shrewd Imperial shreds. Give me that shrewd Imperial. Let's see, Black Legion remains. As I already turned in the Legion Signet quest, so I'm not going to see any more Signets drop on this mode, I do not believe. I love that guy come out of the bush. Kill the non-believer. Just got stunned and is... Yeah, that's actually really cool. Them getting stunned cuts off the audio mid-sentence. That is a neat addition to the game. It's like they actually spent some time coding that. The lightning strike just cuts it off. Alright. Into the rift. Onward into the breach. Whoa! Instant combat. Oh wow, right by the rune stone of Mogdrogan. Give me that. Give me. Give me more. Give me more. I think those are all the words to that song. Sometimes I'm just like so comfortable I forget I'm playing hardcore and then I get scared and my heart rate's like dum 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 dum. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. Ragnadar the Great Maw. Okay. Keep him taunted on you, my furry companions. Or thorny companions. What is this? Mark of pain. Okay. Well, it wasn't that painful as long as he wasn't hitting me. Whoa! Yo, what? I have gotten the Black Grimoire of Ognapesh. I've used it on previous pet builds. Same with the Empowered Black Grimoire of Ognapesh. I've never seen a recipe for it. That is wild. I wonder how many, like, recipes are in this game that I've never seen in, like, 400 hours played. That is so cool. And Black Grimoire was out, like, pre-expansion. It's like, that's... I mean, maybe the recipe wasn't out pre-expansion, but that's been in the game since either vanilla or sometime before Malmuth came out. Because I had it on my my first scrubby character. Oh man. This Terminator guy's coming for me. Let's wait on Primal Spirit, come off cooldown. Alright, there, go get it. Oh no! I'm in the bone cage! Let me go! Who just died? Bobby died. Damn it, Bobby! Primal. Mess him up. No! No, my legs! Oh, there's 2 uniques there? Jesus. Legs broken again. A little nervous, Alright, we're down to 1 fella. Yes! Oh, Briarthorn taunted him. Thank you, Devotion Tree. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Ishtak. That's, yeah. That's this girl right here. Ishtak. When you get hit, there's a chance your pet taunts the attacker. Mwah. More obsidian guys. Yeah, those guys have 2 main abilities I've noticed. They bone prison you, and they shoot those little, like, chthonic mortars at you. And it's really only a pain when there's a large number of them, and you're getting chain prisoned and mortared, and then you just get messed up. Oh man. Kyle the Crab's getting pretty low. Nature's Guardians has hit rank 6th. I like the sound of that. Oh my gosh. Rain. Shoot, potion. Potion early just in case. That'd be a really embarrassing way to get deleted while I'm trying to be frugal with freaking potions. Gosh, so many of them. Alright, 1 obsidian. 2 obsidian. Break his knees! There we go. Alright. So a lot of them had gotten low from my kiting through many tornadoes, but they just weren't dying. Alright, so that purple guy I just fought a second ago with the name, when I fought the 2 purples at once with like all the obsidians around them, I wonder if that was like the final guy of this area, because there's always like 1 big named guy in here somewhere. And that might have been it. The something maw. The devouring maw of whatever. Ognapucci. Polish emerald. The Polish make the finest of emeralds. Resummon the bird just to refill its mana. Oh, there's the exit. Alright. Just gotta remember it's right there. Another pack of Void Fiends up here. Just realized we're back in the bone zone, fellas. Welcome to the bone zone. Population us. Oh boy. Do not want the Obsidian guy to root me in the middle of all this. Alright, he didn't do it. He didn't root us, we're okay. I almost said Frustro God, like you were the Dovahkiin. Frustraged. Oh, like frustrated and raged. I like it. Good combination of words. Welcome to the family. I appreciate it. 50 bucks for you, my new friend. Glad you're enjoying yourself. Frustraged. That reminds me of this this other clever name that I saw follow many weeks ago. This guy followed the channel, and his Twitch icon was a lizard, like the Geico lizard, and his name was Ereptile Dysfunction. Alright, after this pack, we're going to head back to the exit. I think I was right earlier when I thought that Devouring Maw fellow was, like, final big bad of this portal area. Rift. Chthonic Rift. That's the word I was looking for. Where's the exit? The exit was over here somewhere. There it is. Thank you. Oh, it doesn't work on the map. You'd think that I would write such an important thing down on the map. But no, it's not important. I'm trying to remember, is 70 when you start getting only 1 talent point per level up instead of 2? 'Cause all I know is that point stinks. Open portal. Come with me if you want to leave. That's at 90? Okay. That definitely explains why I can't remember that, because I've had one character get past that level. Oh my god. Oh, this guy's got that shotgun magic, where he's doing like a bunch of stuff in a cone, so my pet's getting hit like 20 times. Alright. Try hard. Wendigo Totem. Build up as many Wind Devils as I can. I'm using my Briarthorn to body block his bullets. Okay, we're good. Dude, that guy, his opener just instantly deleted 2 of my pets. I was like, what? Where did they go? One to 50 is 3. Yeah, 1 to 50 being 3 and after 50 being 2, I knew that. I've had multiple characters get over 50, but I've only had one get to 100. All the others, like, I started playing the game in vanilla, and I don't remember what the max level was originally. Like, when it was in beta and there was only Act 1. Like, you could only go to kill Warden Krieg, and that was it. That was when I started playing. And then, like, I would beat what was available for the game, and I would stop playing. They would release a new build, so months later I would reactivate, make a new character, and play new character to the end of Act 2, and then stop playing again. So I've got like a character that was capped at 30, a character that was capped at 50, and so on and so on. And then just recently I played my first to level 100. Yeah. There's not many games that I can say I even enjoyed my time in early access. This was one of them, and think Muckluck. They Are Billions. It's an RTS, which is very different from any game I've ever streamed, but They Are Billions is another game that's in early access that I enjoy a lot. It's definitely a mood you gotta get in to play it, because each match lasts hours, but it's a lot of fun. It's an impressive game, too, just with how many maps it can support on the map at the same time. Or, sorry, how many units it can support on the map at the same time. Like, you finish a match, and it's like, you lost, but you killed 54,392 zombies. I'm like, God, the game wasn't even lagging. That's amazing. Alright, we just got to the mill. And kill this pack and then go back to that roiling blood. Can you imagine trying to pick up a puddle of roiling blood? Like, I need a royal-proof sponge or something. Doesn't seem like I'm equipped to pick that up. And I go to the bank and it's just like going crazy in my hand. I'm like, put this in the bank. They're like, okay. With the others, yes, with the others. Yeah, I just, so Overlord, to give you an idea, like, how, that time period, like, my first character, and again, like, I'm drawn to pet builds. I made an occultist, and at that time, the demolitionist mortars were considered pets, so it's an occultist demo. And that was the pet build. And then my second character was after Shaman was released. So, occultist Shaman. And then I had a couple of occultist shamans that were just made at different builds of the games. Each one is consecutively higher level before I ran out of content and then just stopped playing. And then after that, you know, was when like Malmeth came out, and then I got my first level 100 character. New NVIDIA patch went live, stable so far. I probably didn't even notice that I had one available to download. So I guess you'll be my guinea pig, legendary. Tell me if it goes bad. Oh gosh, Harbingers. Harbingers explode when they die. They're just big old banelings. You gotta be careful around those. Back up a little bit. It always takes a minute for the quest updates to continue, but I think that was 18 of 18. NVIDIA now offers GeForce Battlefield 5 ready for. I'll give you a rundown, check most stressful. Thanks. Oh man, So I'll say up front, I've only played one game in the Battlefield series. It was kind of fun for me for a while, but I'm not like, shooters. So I don't spend lots of time on those. Is Battlefield 5 the one where recently the people were complaining about something and the dev was like, well, if you don't like it, don't pre-order it. Don't buy it. Shut up. And then like they had an all-time low for pre-order sales. And then now that people are joking like that guy's gonna get fired for saying that crap. I think that was Battlefield 5 that I heard that whole news story shebang about. It had like the woman with the metal arm on the cover. It was BF5? Okay. I mean, any story where someone acts like an ass and then it ends up getting turned around on them, you know, is it just... No. It's juicy. You know, it's like watching those karma videos on YouTube. Like some guy acts like a D in traffic and then ends up in a fender bender because he wasn't watching where he was going. Like, you know, that just is like watching that. Yeah, I don't want him to get killed or creamed by a train, but it's something to kind of teach him a lesson. Manticore Alpha. That guy had some health. My Manticore is better than your Manticore. Alright, nothing else in that house. Folks are going to say the same thing. Audio claims to be historically accurate. Yeah, apparently if you read the back of Oxford Lewis through World War II history, it's never taken history. You know, the thing is like, if they didn't claim to be historically accurate, I bet people wouldn't care about whatever they care about right now. Like, you can be creative with a game. Look at Overwatch. There's a hamster driving a freaking tank in it right now. People love it. Like, you can be goofy. It's fine. Fortnite has people flying all over the place using plungers as mining picks and a giant purple cube on the map, and people love it. It's fine. As long as you don't make the claim. Oh, that wasn't stream, y'all. I'm ashamed to say that was a lag spike on my side. I mean, everything's fine. You must be lagging. No. I'm on fibers. That was probably something with my computer. Girl the non-believer, said every zealot ever. Soul Thief, what are you? 71% elemental damage sword. It's like a mate sword. Soul Steal, granted by item. Your default weapon attacks have a 15% chance to arc in front of you, hitting 3 targets for lots of freaking damage and stealing their health. That's what it really boils down to. Interesting, it's like Sword Mage. Which way? This game isn't online, it runs local every week, has those stupid stutters. It could figure out how to try to fix it. Gotcha. Well, thank you for making me feel a teensy bit better. Oh, I know where this was. This is the town that's got the bathtubs full of blood. Freaks. Oh boy. Primal Spirit's gonna run out and leave me with all this mess. More Wind Devils! I require more lightning bolts. Nathalion the Hound Caller. Your name was almost longer than your life. Oh, I think that's my third seal that I needed for that other quest. David Comfort said just our rendition of WW2 Special Operations. Yes, yeah, should have been. If you use Steam and Cloud Save doesn't upload to Steam, so it Grim Dawn. It took me a long time to figure out, because mine was set to just local save, and I remember I spent like a good half hour to an hour one day reading forums and trying stuff to try to get cloud saving turned on, and I finally got it turned on, and I was like, oh, okay, now never touch it. Because I wanted the characters to stay in the cloud, you know, for any time I got bored of it and uninstalled it and then reinstalled later kind of thing. Yeah, I see a lore book up there. Get us some of that juicy lore. Once again, who wants their neighbors this close? Look at these houses. Nobody wants neighbors that close. Oh, now I can just pop open the dynamite chest without even reading it, because I made 30 dynamite earlier. That's the goofy healing gun. Scrap. Reminds me in Vanilla WoW, when random items have random stats, sometimes it wouldn't make any sense. Like, you'd find a knife of healing, and we would, like, joke around, be like, you feel better yet? That's just shivving each other. Does 9 damage, does 5 healing, feel better? This is good for nothing, ever. Hey, Gorgomus! Not much. Just getting my hardcore Grim Dawn on and Trying to continue my record. Every level up is a new record for Muckluck. We're at 70 so far. Resummon the bird. His mana's getting low. If level 7 gave it 2 bolts, I wonder if you can get it to 14, if that would give it 3. You remember that crap? Yeah, short story. Friend of mine, his name is Mass. He sometimes watches the stream. Hi, Mass, if you're here. This is back in like vanilla or BC World of Warcraft. He was deployed. He was, I'm in America. He got sent out to like Iraq or Iran or something. And so I really rarely saw him on WoW. He would sometimes be online. And he logs in one day, and I'm like, hey, buddy. By the way, here's the creepy house where they were bleeding people into bathtubs. Yeah. And I was like, hey, buddy. He didn't respond. He's online for like 3 hours, doesn't respond. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess he's distracted. Maybe he was not looking when I messaged him. I didn't think much of it. Next day, he logs on again. Rare, because, again, he's deployed. And I was like, hey, dude, and he doesn't respond. I'm like, So I message him on Facebook, and I'm like, hey, dude, are you on WoW right now? And he's like, no. I'm like, okay, I've seen you online the last 2 days, and yeah, someone's playing you. And he's like, what? And he starts going through the process of, like, getting an account. Hold on, this hurts really freaking bad. What is going on? He starts going through the process of, like, account recovery and stuff like that. And bottom line is he got hacked. And this was during the time where, like, you know, Chinese gold hackers, I use the term with air quotes, were notorious. You know, like farming Shadow Moon Valley and stuff like that. And so he gets hacked by one of these people. It takes him a few days to get the account back. He finally gets the account back. And this was like vanilla or BC WoW. He has a full set, he's wearing a full set of green quality cloth armor that has strength, it was like of the monkey. Like it had strength and dexterity on it. Cloth armor. Like they downgraded his gear, but fully equipped him. And we were like, what the hell? And we started joking around like, we needed strength to carry all this magic. Like he was a mage. And his character was in Stranglethorn Vale. He had thousands more gold than he used to. And he had bags upon bags upon bags filled with gorilla teeth. Like, they had just been using him to just non-stop farm gorilla teeth, sell them, I guess, get gold, vendor it, farm more gorilla teeth, and if he found of the monkey gear, they were like, perfect! And they would equip that and unequip the old stuff. So he basically got the account back and had gotten rich off of it because they hadn't yet moved the money to another account. He's like, oh my god, getting hacked by Chinese gold farmers is the best thing that ever happened to me. So that's my story of I need strength to carry these magics. Alright, that was a good shrine. Need one more to finish the next constellation. What time is it? 11:30. We got another half hour. We're good to go. Oh, whoa, I thought those were guards. I just wasn't even paying attention to those guys. They're not. I mean, they are guards, but they're the kind that shoot at me. Yes, yeah, I believe I was playing on the Kirin Tor server at that time, because that would have been near vanilla. But yeah, I mean, back then, like, in vanilla WoW, it was like 1,000 gold for your epic ground mount. And then when BC came out, they changed it, but then it was like 1,000 gold for flying, and then like 5,000 gold for epic flying or something. So he was like, "Oh man, this puts me way closer." Yeah. Someone farmed me a ton of money while I was trying to not get shot in Iraq. This is great. Multitasking. Well, he was bomb squad, so I guess it'd be trying not to get blown up. You know, his stories of being in bomb squad were interesting. Like, you know, when they're taking classes on stuff, it's like 100% on, like, if you have a test in bomb squad, 100% is passing, 99% is failing. Because in Bomb Squad, if you make one mistake, your ass gets blown up. So you had to get 100% on everything. Okay, I guess I got that in normal mode because nothing came out of the book. Indoor lightning bolts. No, his name was, all his characters were named Mass something. Like I always use Muck something. His were M-A-S something. I think that character might have been Masscast the Mage or something like that. I don't believe he had a different name though. That's what's the character's name now. Oh wow, that guy's taking a long time to die. We're back to mobs that are 4 levels higher than me, friends. Ordered Imperial saboteurs. Let's see, metal strongbox, scavenge plate. Kill the non-believers. Yo, this is gonna be amazing when I get the, hopefully, when I get the necklace that lets you have 2 ravens. So all my points in here basically get doubled. Delicious. Oof, that hurt. Bloodsworn Agilant. Good day, sir. I said good day. Alright, here's the next level. Oh, little ambush over there. Crafting mats. Resummon the bird, just refill the mana bar. Clear this stuff. I feel like there was a big boss or something up here. Let's see if I'm remembering right. Ooh, dynamite. Worth coming. Well, no. I keep forgetting that I've learned that I can craft it by the dozens. So it's less of a big deal. Oh, that's right. This is the one that has like the little jail cells at the top. Okay. Less interesting stuff. Yo. God. This place is so damn freaky sometimes. We've got to drain these guys faster. What if we put 2 in the same noose at the same time? Jim, you're brilliant. Take my keys, go home, and bang my wife. Aw, thanks, boss. You get a raise, too. Keep the car. 2 at the same time, my god. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, I may have gotten a little too much in front of my tanks. There we go. 3 greens in there from normal mobs. Treasure chest, mark of the traveler. Telos was the one that sold the whole G-Bank route. He did? Wasn't Telos some warrior? Oh, dude, I'm trying to... I might be getting Telos confused with Throck. I feel like Telos was a warrior. I don't remember a G-Bang theft or something. I don't remember being a part of anything that dramatic. I have to see if Shaman is a good combo with Arcanist. Gonna get back on it tomorrow. Well, I think they both have stuff related to lightning. You could double down on that. And Wind Devil can lower things' resistances. The thing is, the toughest, like, 2 bosses in the game have 99% to all resistances. So if you can't lower that in any fashion, you're not going to be doing damage. Like, their hit points are very high, but they're not unreal. But they are unreal if you're doing 1/100th of your normal damage. Searing Ember, resummon the bird. Oh, there's another friendly reminder. If you've got Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch subscription that you can use it on. You can give it to your favorite streamer to support their stream, and if they're not taking it, Muckluck will. If I'm not your favorite. And a small note on that many of us learned recently, it does not auto-renew. So if by some chance you used it to help me out or help someone else out over a month ago, you have it again, whether you realize it or not. Do I care about that? Maybe? Whoa, what? That thing had a lot of Briarthorn modifiers. We'll pick it up. We'll make the long 5-second trip to go pick that up. We'll look at it more in detail later. Lots of different... For example, to give you a quick example, Devouring Swarm lowers Vitality and Bleeding resistance. Wind Devil's Raging Tempest modifier lowers all elemental resistances. That's Lightning, Fire, Cold. Occultist has Curse of Frailty, which lowers bleeding and physical resistance. However, my level 100 character was using Curse of Frailty to lower physical resistances for my pets. I couldn't land the Curse of Frailty on Mogdragon, or the final secret boss. I couldn't get the curse to stick to him because he had 100% resistance to the curse. So I couldn't cast the spell at him to lower the resistances to the mobs. So that strategy needed more fine-tuning. My level 100 character was not perfect, but that was a problem I was hitting. So I was just like, well, I'll just fight him with 99% reduction. I kited him around for like 10 minutes, and I barely did a pixel on his hit point bar. And I finally was like, just kill me. I was like, I'm so done with this. Rased was cheering as I died. I clicked the wrong button. I picked up a yellow. Picked up a filthy yellow item. Senthel Voidbringer. Mess him up, Primey. Oh my. Nice. Enemy heroes. Oh! Oh my gosh. Yo, that red puddle that I could barely... That thing was wrecking me after he died. Go away, I want the loot. Goodness gracious almighty. Bloodfang oil. Can't a guy just get his loot? Soldier's Bloodsworn Codex of the Skull Chain. By the way, I'm still using like a tier 1 relic, like a level 25 relic. I want a higher one, but I haven't... The only relic recipes that are tier 2 that I've gotten that are worth using require some tier 1 recipes I haven't yet found on hardcore. So I'm still kind of stuck using this tier 1 one, which isn't bad, but it could be much better. Like, I love how the crab pet just constantly freezes things solid and makes, like, any fight that he uses the ice on super easy. But yeah, I know Shaman can lower bleeding and vitality. Occultist can lower physical and bleeding. Shaman can also lower elemental through Raging Tempest, and I'm sure there's others, but those are just the ones I know off the top of my head. Oh, boss music. Focus. Oh, this is that guy with phases. Yo, he mind-controlled my Primal Spirit. My Primal Spirit and the crab just killed one another. Holy tits! I didn't know there was anything in this game that had that ability. Oh, this isn't even my final form! Golden Frieza! Oh, Jesus, just lost half my hit points. Ah! Crap under my feet. Do you have another phase? No. Okay. Delayed loot explosion. I think that was it. Yo, mind controlling my high cooldown pet and making it kick my ass. That was a surprise. I don't remember him having that. Blood of... Oh, a purple! Wild Shorn... Oh, hot damn wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. What? Plus health, plus resistances, plus 3 to emboldening presence. Bonus to all pets, 1300 poison retaliation, and then 500% more retaliation? Does that mean that that immediately becomes 6,500 poison retaliation? Like immediately? Okay, that's going in the bank for level 75. Wow. I've never seen those before. I can't wait to gird my loins with wild shorn leg guards. Ooh. I hope they're tight. I'll throw these in the bank before I possibly die and lose them and then just be sad.
Something you need stashed?
Yes, I do, actually. When the baker's like, got something you need stashed, when I walk up to the banker, I always imagine like going into a bank in real life, like walking up to a Wells Fargo, and you go up to the counter and you open your mouth, and before you can say anything, the guy at the counter's like, bet you need to put money in the bank, huh? like, people would be like, what awkward customer service that was. Bet you want something to do with a bank, don't you? You bank whore. Like, sir! Come on. Wait, what was that axe? What was that axe I just sold? I didn't read it close. Okay, it's poop. Don't care. No. Nope. 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 Keep. Nope. Karaza's Tome. What was that for? I have to check my quest. No. No, that's really close though. It's good, but not great. We didn't fill back 5. God, some of these books. Yo, if you want a Briarthorn book, you fight these cultists and you get your pick of the freaking litter. Man, I haven't listened to Disturbed in ages. Yeah, I like Disturbed sometimes. Fight me. Let's see, 956. I swear that's one of the most dangerous things to say on Twitch is your taste in music. God help you if you're wrong about your taste in music. That is really good. More lightning damage than my elemental damage. Less health. More spirit. But has a lot of resistances. But I lose the bleeding resist. If I do this... Oh, my pierce resistance plummets. I really need that. Okay, never mind. Never mind! Get this out of here. Get it out of my sight. Okay. Last bag, I promise, I promise. I know this is the boring part. It's boring for me too. But it is a necessary evil. In a world where one man, betrayed by the country he loves. I need that, that movie caster voice. It sounds like I've been chain smoking for 80 years of my 30 years of life to be able to properly do that scene. Oh, we got some quests to turn in. Oh, level 71. I already killed him. Ah, another level up. I'll go to Creed at once. What's up, buddy? Go to Fort Icon. Well, if you're gonna teleport there, maybe teleport me too, jerk. All right. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. We're leveling, bird. All right. That endorphin rush when you get a badass drop. Warm, fuzzy feeling is. Yeah, pretty much. All right, we cleared the meal. Wow, we just leveled up. We're like a quarter of the way through it from those 2 quest turn-ins. Awesome. Throw the stuff in here. Yes, Miss Banker, I do. You're so smart to figure that out as I walk toward you. Do. Alright. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Oh, wait, I need to have... Okay, I gotta be carrying those things, apparently. Blimey, where do they go? There they are. Oh. I thought... This whole time I thought I needed 3. I had 45 in the bank, but they weren't counting until I pulled them out of the bank. Alright, let's go turn in this other quest at Sorrow's Bastion, so that Kaiman's Chosen will give me the next quest. Did I spend all my points? Yeah, I did. Cool. We are at our maximum potential. I've already dealt with that guy, apparently. Awesome. I love just the back-to-back-to-back turn-ins. My props to Crate Entertainment for adding that facet to this game. Because, you know, some games, like, go kill this guy. You're like, I just killed him. Then they're like, then restart the game and kill him again. Cross arms and stare at you. In this game, it's just like, I already did that. And they're like, oh, okay. I'll take your word for it. They're very trusting. Oh, yeah, I already did the next 4 things you're going to ask. Okay, well, here's a lot of money. You better be telling the truth. Whoa. Chthonic Seal of Binding. Alright, we're in Yeti country, so we might start getting the higher level versions of my offhand here. That would be nice. Oh, that also means they're very resistant. Either they have a mountain of health, or Yetis are just very resistant to cold and lightning. It might be a little of both. Oh, 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 oh. Ow, 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 ow. Can't face tank that many of them. Apparently. Yeah, I had that feeling yesterday, Legendary. I'm not sure if you were here I think you were here at the time when I got the 355 Titan Forged boots in WoW, and I was just like, which is my highest eye level thing. Because the highest loot you can get right now is like 340 stuff from the 5-man mythics. And then when I got a Titan Forged item and went to 325, I think that's the highest you can get right now. Barring something else crazy happening, I'm not even sure. Well, other than maybe leveling up your artifact to a higher level. There is quite the mosh pit happening down here. No one invited little old Muckluck? Mesmer. This is the guy that makes copies of himself. He's aptly named. Well aptly named. All those words. Shoot, I don't even know which of these is the real one. Alright. Alright, that works. That works. The pets figured it out. Roiling blood. More of the bubbly. Yay, portal. Got a few minutes left. Harbinger is gonna blow up in my face. Does the Raven do more damage than the Briarthorn yet? Briarthorn, 895, like 1300 total, but also 1300 retaliation to anything that hits him. Bird, 900 times 2 right now. Sometimes to the same target, sometimes to different targets. I level enough 14 yesterday, so I got... Dude, okay. As someone who doesn't play FF14, you telling me you got a SAM upgrade from Hoch. I'm imagining that from heaven on high, you got a surface-to-air missile launcher upgrade for your sword. Am I right? I don't play FF14, so I can only assume you just got surface-to-air missiles on your sword. Oh, gosh. Oh, boy. What is happening to my health? Why does it keep dropping? Oh my. I've not had to kite this far in a while. We had at least 2 heroes there. Maybe more. Whew. One of them hit me with a curse or something, and I didn't have time to read the tooltip, but I was just like draining and draining and draining. Oh, there was 3 heroes. 2 of them I just killed on the stairs. Here's the last one. Esperia, the supporter. +3 to Doombolt. It is not common you see +3 to anything. Chilled Steel. Okay. Weapons can get insanely powerful, and many games they can. But congratulations on your surface-to-air missiles. I'm happy for you. Honestly, in the Final Fantasy universe, it would not surprise me if someone's sword had surface-to-air missiles. They already have guns in their swords, and they've already got, like, armor made of 40 belts. Why not? Oh my gosh, die, Chillmain! All I know is Chillmain. Oh boy. Come on, Primate, do work. Get me out of this mess. A rock. Ooh. I will go. Alright, pick it up. Ooh. Take it. Do a couple more packs. Your own relic talks to you on occasion. I'm reminded of if you played a demo lock in WoW Legion, their relic was like that floating skull that floated next to you, and like it would talk smack. It was pretty entertaining for a while. I really like the whole troll god of death, Boam Samdi, that you see whenever you die at the new spirit healer, and he like shit talks you based on your class. Like if you're a hunter, he's like, guess that feigned death wasn't very believable, huh? If you're a mage, that blink didn't get you very far, did it? I'm a Death Knight, so the first time I met him, he's like, oh, a Death Knight. Where do you see my Death Gate? And I was like, oh, that's so cool. Ah. Polish emeralds. Love the Polish in their emeralds. Oh my gosh, put down the Wendigo. Flesh Hulk. Tome of Mending. Huh, I'm starting to wonder if it'd be worth using this. I've been carrying this around for so long. This would make it to where Primal Spirit would almost be 100% uptime, but also add 2 levels to it. See, right now it does 1,400, like 2,500 Claw and Fang, and like 6,500 Poison. If I put this on, it becomes 3k Claw and Fang, and almost 8,000 Poison, and the higher uptime. Also, that looks cool. On a minor note, it looks neat. But then the trade-off is the recast time between Wind Devils gets much, much greater. It goes from like 2 seconds to 5, so I can't machine gun them out past So I'm not sure. It's the reason I've been carrying it around this long. I've been on the fence about it. Try me, get this Hulk out of my face! Wendigo, heal me! Dark Knights, but even Death Knights, how would you like it makes sense if you didn't get damage for a short period of time? That sounds like Guild Wars 2, the Necromancer has an ability called Death Shroud. When they cast spells, they build up a bar called Death Shroud, and when they activate Death Shroud, they are invulnerable to damage. And when someone hits them, instead of taking away hit points, it just shortens Death Shroud's duration, like the remaining duration. And they have a different, more powerful action bar while they're in it. But yes, of course, honestly, any game with invulnerability is really hard to balance. Like in WoW, when a paladin bubbles, it's just like, well, I guess you get to do what you want for the next 10 seconds. You bend me over, hearth out, the world is yours. Like, it's really hard to balance in any period of time of invulnerability. Whoa. A little bit of lag. Oh, vicious jawbone, go back. Oh my gosh. What a choke point we have here, folks. Single file, step right up, get your death. It's like the Futurama suicide booth here. Come and get it. I think I can face tank this with Wendigo Totem down. Yo, this guy. Alright, second Primal Spirit was able to kill him. He had a lot of the HP. Oh my gosh. These things all charge me. Chillblood the Regenerator. Woo! Alright, let's back up a step. Man. My lightning feels like it's starting to become insufficient. I don't know. Like, I know the damage scaling of Wind Devil is not amazing for 12 points in Maelstrom, but, like, like, level 1 Storm Totem did the damage of, like, level 4 Maelstrom or something like that. It was just really cool because I could kind of have it all over the screen at the same time. But Wind Devil is definitely more of a debuff tool. It reduces their chance to hit with impaired aim and reduces their resistances. I may be getting to the point where I need to shift those points elsewhere. I'm not yet sure. Funny enough, it's not OP. Alright. Honestly, it is past the time I usually get off. I was just having so much fun, I just kept going. That's the truth of it. Too much fun after this fight. Oh my gosh, I was stuck on the tent pole. No, let's not stand in the red puddle of death. Alright. Pop back to town. So, to wrap things up there, as always, thank you all for joining me tonight. If you're not watching, I'm just a crazy guy talking to himself in his study. I appreciate you supporting my insanity and making it okay for the common world. If you haven't already, please consider hitting that follow button. It helps me out. It will let you know when I am next online, which is usually every single night. From 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern Standard Time. And if you have Twitch Prime, you can subscribe for free if you choose to do so. And if you'd like to earn free subscriptions while playing free games, click on Quest Mode. The button is in my info tab, or if you're on a computer, just scroll down a little bit. It's a big scroll. And there are offers there that you can accept for your area, mostly involving free games, that will earn you free subscriptions for Twitch and support my channel at the same time. With that said, at the end of every stream, we always raid somebody else. If you're willing to, stick around for about 30 seconds and we'll find someone else to raid and make their night, maybe. Maybe you'll find another streamer you like. Maybe you won't, but we'll try. That's it. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.